organisms age, from worms and insects to mice and humans. But did you know that your DNA also ages? This occurs when it is damaged or modified. Our DNA is a very long polymeric molecule which is tightly packed into chromosomes to fit into the cell nucleus. It carries many genes that need to be switched on or off in a controlled manner. Important signals that indicate whether a gene should be switched on or off are called epigenetic modifications. One important way our DNA ages is when these epigenetic modifications are removed or added. These modifications can also be regulated by proteins that repair DNA damage. Epigenetic modifications are like a traffic light system that lets the cell know when genes should be switched on or off without affecting the DNA sequence. One example is epigenetic modification of cytosine residues on the DNA. Methyl groups are attached to the cytosine, which switches genes off. Importantly, our environment can affect these epigenetic modifications. For example, changing our diet, exercising a lot, being stressed or smoking can all cause different parts of our DNA to become demethylated or methylated. DNA methylation also naturally changes throughout life as we grow and age. Using computational methods, scientists have identified thousands of sites in the genome where DNA methylation closely correlates with aging. These changes can be thought of as a clock that gradually ticks forward as we get older. Using this epigenetic clock, scientists can measure your so-called epigenetic age, or how old your DNA is. However, everyone ages differently. We all know some people who look younger or older than their chronological age. Similarly, scientists discovered that two people of the same chronological age can still have different epigenetic ages, suggesting that different people's epigenetic clocks do not tick at the same speed. Importantly, how fast they tick is also linked to how healthy we are. People who live to be over 100 and still remain in good health have been found to be epigenetically younger than expected. On the other hand, people with age-related diseases like heart failure, cancer, obesity, diabetes, or neurodegenerative disease were epigenetically older than expected. What makes the epigenetic clock tick faster or slower? One factor may be our lifestyle. Scientists have found that people who exercise regularly have epigenetic modifications that are younger than expected for their age. Eating a healthy diet may also slow the ticking of the epigenetic clock. In contrast, drinking alcohol, smoking, air pollution, and having low socioeconomic status all accelerate epigenetic aging. Using molecular biology techniques and bioinformatics, scientists can examine all the epigenetic modifications in our DNA. Using this information, they can calculate the epigenetic age of a person, and by comparing it to their chronological age, determine how fast their epigenetic clock is ticking. At the Center for Healthy Aging, scientists are studying how we can use this information to better detect age-related diseases and help people stay healthy as they age. To achieve this, they are comparing the epigenetic modifications of thousands of people in Germany over many years while monitoring their health and asking questions about their lifestyles. This will allow them to figure out exactly how epigenetic modifications change in people with different lifestyles, and those who get sick as they age versus those who stay healthy. By doing this, they can identify which DNA sites get methylated or demethylated in people who are in the very early stages of developing serious age-related diseases such as cardiovascular disease, cancer, or Alzheimer's disease. Doctors could then use this information to identify other people with the same methylation changes and give them preventative advice or treatments to stop them from getting sick, rather than only treating them after they get sick. The information from these studies could also help scientists identify what lifestyle changes, diets, or drugs might be best for slowing down the ticking of the epigenetic clock. In the future, scientists could even use this information to produce new anti-aging drugs. Through research into the epigenetics of aging, we can help people avoid diseases and stay healthy in old age.